Welcome to the Guitar J YouTube channel. I'm your chief guitar instructor, Miles, and today I'm going to be telling you about 10 hybrid picking exercises, and included with the video is a PDF tab. So go ahead and click on that in the link in the description below, and let's dive right into these hybrid picking exercises. Alright, so what we're doing here with this first hybrid picking lick is we are outlining the A minor pentatonic scale, and you're going to be string skipping. So to start, you're going to play this group of 4, and then what you'll do is pick 5 and hammer onto 8 on the low E, and then use your middle finger to pick 5 of D, and then pick 8 of low E again, and then pull off to 5 and hammer on to 8, and then use your middle finger to pick 5 of D and hammer on to 7. Now remember, this is all much easier if you're using the tab. And then you'll move on and do the same thing for the A and G strings. So pick, hammer, middle, pick, pull off, hammer, middle, hammer. And that's 5, 7 on A, middle on 5 of G, pick 7 of the A string, and then pull off, hammer on 5 and 7 of A, then middle and hammer on 5 and 7 of the G string. And then you'll do the same thing for the D and B strings and the G and high E strings. Just use the exact same picking pattern. And we put that all together and we have Alright, so that's your first hybrid picking exercise. Now let's move on to the second exercise. Alright, so we're going to outline a G major arpeggio right here. And what you'll do is you'll use your middle finger to pick the 10th fret of your high E and pull off to 7. And then you'll pick up on B at the 8th fret with your middle finger, and then down on G at the 7th fret with your index finger. So that's middle finger, pull off, then up, down. And that's how you can outline a G major arpeggio with hybrid picking. Now let's move on to exercise 3. Alright, so this is what I call pentatonic 6s, and what you'll do is pick hammer middle, and you're playing 5, hammer onto 8, and that's on the low E string, then use your middle finger to hit the 5th fret of your A string. So that's pick, hammer, middle finger, and then pick the 8th fret of low E with your pinky, and then use your middle finger to hit 5 of the A string, and then hammer on 7 of the A string. So that's pick, hammer, middle, pick, middle, hammer. Then do the same thing for frets 5 and 7 of A and D, and put it all together. And just remember that pattern. Pick, hammer, middle finger, pick, middle, hammer. Now let's move on to exercise 4. Okay, so this is an exercise in the key of G major. So what you're going to do is you're going to create this shape with your middle and index fingers. It's like a C chord, but remove your ring finger and you're going to be picking the D string, then hybrid picking the B string. So you'll be doing that with your middle finger, pick, middle. Then move up a half step to 3 and 3 of D and B with your middle and ring fingers. Then move up a whole step to 5 and 5 of D and B. Then move up a whole step with your middle finger, but only move up to fret 6 with your index finger. So you'll play 7 of D and 6 of B. And then you'll move this shape up a whole step to play 9 of D and 8 of B. Then go up a half step with your middle and ring fingers to play frets 10 of D and B. And move that shape up a whole step to play frets 12 and 12 of D and B. And then your middle finger goes up a whole step to fret 14, and your index finger goes to fret 13 of the B string. And that's how you play that lick. Now let's move on to exercise 5. All right, so for exercise 5, we're outlining these add 9 shapes. It's like a power chord, but then you add the 9th interval. So we're starting with this G power chord / add 9 shape. And these are very common shapes in progressive rock and progressive metal. But you're playing it at 3 of low E, then use your middle finger to play 5 of the A string, and your pinky to play 7 of the D string. And then for your hybrid picking hand, you'll go pick, middle, ring. So that will look like this. Pick, middle, ring. Then just move up in whole steps. And then back down a whole step. Giving you. And that's when all the notes are harmonized. You can also play each note individually like this. And that's exercise number 5. And now let's move on to exercise number 6. You're halfway done. All right, so right here, we're playing this major shape in the key of G, and you're gonna be at frets 2, 3, and 5 of E and A. And what you'll do is you're gonna play groups of 4. So you're gonna go pick, hammer, hammer on 2, 3, 5 on low E, and then use your middle finger to pick 2 of the A string. And then go pick, hammer, middle, hammer. And you'll be picking 3, hammering on 5 on low E. And then middle finger hitting 2 of the A string. Then middle finger of your left hand hammering onto 3 of the A string. So all together we have. And then you'll pick the 5th fret of low E, then middle, hammer, hammer on the A string for frets 2, 3, and 5. And so all together you'll have pick, hammer, hammer, middle finger, pick, hammer, middle, hammer, pick, middle, hammer, hammer. Now let's check out exercise number 7. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're playing a 1-4-5 in the key of A major. So use your index finger to bar frets 2 of the D, G, and B string. So fret 2 of D, G, and B. And then you're actually gonna hybrid pick this. So pick on the A string, then middle, ring, pinky on the D, G, and B strings. And then move up to fret 7, then up to fret 9, and back to fret 7, and then back to home base, where you can restart. Now let's move on to exercise 8. So this is a descending 7th chord, like diatonic 7th chords exercise from the key of C major. And for this first shape, you're gonna outline it like this: middle, pinky, index, ring, and all this is gonna be played on your D, G, B, and high E strings. And so you're gonna start by going pick, middle at 7 of D and 9 of G, using your middle and pinky fingers. So pick, then middle finger. That's your hybrid picking pattern. And then you'll do the same thing on the B and E strings. Pick, middle, using your picking hand. And with your fretting hand, you'll play 6 of B and 8 of high E, giving you all together. And then you're gonna have the same shape for these next, well, you're gonna have the next 2 shapes be the same. So you'll play 5, 7, 5, 7 on D, G, B, and high E, using your index and ring fingers. So that's 5 and 7 of D and G, and 5 and 7 of B and high E. Then take that exact same shape down a whole step to 3 and 5. Now remember, you're picking pick, middle, pick, middle. And then move down to fret 2 of your D string, and you're gonna go 2, 4, it's like a power chord shape, at your 2nd fret D, and go pick, middle, and that's gonna be at frets 2 and 4, and then you'll go pick middle on fret 1 of the B string, and fret 3 of high E. I know that's a lot to remember right there, so don't forget to look at this pattern in the tab as exercise number 8. So played all together, we'll have F major, E minor 7, D minor 7, and C major 7. And this first chord was actually F major 7, is what I meant to say. But with that out of the way, let's move on to exercise number 9. We're almost done, guys. Okay, so this one's a lot easier than the last one. And what you'll do is pick hammer on 7 and 8 of E, then middle and hammer on 7 and 10 of the A string. So pick, hammer, middle, hammer. Then take this up an octave. So I'll bring you to fret 9 of the D string. And you go pick, hammer at 9 and 10. And then middle hammer at the 9th fret of the G string, going to the 12th fret of the G string. So all together, 7, 8, 7, 10, 9, 10, 9, 12. And that's pick, hammer, middle, hammer, pick, hammer, middle, hammer. And alternatively, you could play this with downstrokes, but I really like playing it with hybrid picking. And now let's move on to the final exercise, exercise number 10. That's it. It's literally just outlining a G major bar shape. So you're gonna go, but you're string skipping. So you're going pick, middle, pick, middle, pick, middle, pick, middle. So you're gonna go 3 of E to 5 of D, and then 5 of A to 4 of G, and then 5 of D to 3 of B, then 4 of G to 3 of high E. And that's your G major string skipping exercise. And that's all I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to subscribe to the Guitar Jet YouTube channel for more videos like this, and leave a comment below if you have any questions about hybrid picking or guitar techniques and theory in general. And I hope to see you in the next video. You have a fantastic day.